Welcome to UCentral Sports. I'm Ray Robinson, and here's your Wednesday sports update. The UCO volleyball team just had their 14th conference game of the season. They were on the road against Newman. Now, with this many games in, along with an early week game on the road, you might ask yourself, was there some fatigue? And if it was, it most certainly wasn't on display at last night's game. They swept Newman in convincing fashion. They advanced their winning streak to 8 straight, with 12 in a 2 conference record. Junior Addison Wimmer led the way with 8 kills. Later on this week, they take on Missouri Southern this Friday at 6 p.m. This team is on a 4-game losing streak, so the Broncos definitely don't want to walk into this game so lightly. And we are narrowing towards the end of the soccer season for our Lady Broncos. The recent game saw them go down into Emporia. Last Sunday at home, they put up a fight towards the end of the game with 1 lone goal from Amaya Grace. But it wasn't enough, as Emporia had created some wiggle room in the second series with just 2. They will have the last set of games this weekend as they take on Rogers State this Friday at 7 p.m. And the final opportunity to end this season on a good note will be on Sunday as they take on Newman at Tom Thompson Field at 1 p.m. And guys, the NBA is back. Opening night was last night, and the NBA showcased some of their premier stars of the league. Nikola Jokic, along with the Denver Nuggets, received their rings along with the banner to go up in the rafters at the Mile High City. What followed was a decent matchup against their Western Conference Finals opponents, LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. The Nuggets showed that championship fatigue is not an issue as they took care of business against the Lakers 107-119, all Denver starters scoring in the double digits. Nikola Jokic begins his 2023-24 season campaign with a triple-double. As he continues to climb up the ranks in the all-time triple-double, he is just 1 shy of LeBron James and Jason Kidd's 4th spot in all-time triple-double. The second game of opening night saw the newly shaped Phoenix Suns take on Golden State Warriors. Bradley Beal and Draymond Green did not take the court for their respective teams, but it still made for a good game. Phoenix pulls off this close one by beating Golden State 104-108. And guys, to some breaking news. The NBA All-Star Game will be transitioning back to their Western versus Eastern Conference format. So it's safe to say that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder, you'll have a good idea of what team he'll be playing for. And speaking of the NBA, this wouldn't be any relevant if we didn't mention the Oklahoma City Thunder. They begin their season today. They will be in the Windy City to take on the Chicago Bulls tonight. As of now, Jalen Williams, Kendrick Williams will be out tonight. But we should still be in for some good basketball. Now, Mark and Emma, this is, we're still in the middle of the rebuild. This ain't really as exciting as it been, for me being a Thunder fan for these last 10, 15 years, there's no real excitement because, the expectations aren't as high as they've been. So what is you guys' expectations for the Thunder?
I'm excited. We're young. We got a lot of energy. I'm excited. I'm ready. We're going to win tonight. I'm just going to say that.
I agree with Emma. I think I'm kind of in the same boat with you too, Ray. The last couple of years just haven't been anything really to write home about, except last year showed a lot of promise. And this year, especially with a bunch of new starters coming in, like Chad Holmgren, who was supposed to play last year and then got injured, I think we're going to see some big improvements this year.
Definitely.
And I'm definitely expecting us to make a good playoff run.
I'm very, very excited.
It should be a great one. Coming up.